Target 8 is learning new information about what led to the sudden closing of this Muskegon abortion clinic, uncovering records that raise questions about patient safety. Target 8 investigator Ken Coker is here with what he found. Ken?
Marley, the city shut down Women's Health Center after a mysterious alleged break-in. And this document sheds more light on what the city found.
Basically, the building was in poor condition and it was dirty or filthy.
But a city report obtained by Target 8 tells more. Allegations of unsterilized medical equipment, of improperly dumping chemicals and quote-unquote other liquids down drains, and improper disposal of needles.
There was sharps or syringes laying on a table next to possibly a procedural area that were not, they were just laying there. And so even though we don't enforce that, that was one of the things we noted and passed on to other people. They were just laying out in the open where everybody had access to them.
A reported break-in on December 26 led the city to the clinic. The next day, the city's fire marshal issued a report listing 11 potential violations. City officials would not go into details about the alleged medical violations, and they wouldn't say whether any of this posed a medical risk to any patients. They say they sent their findings to the state.
I don't set the standard for medical clinics, but I can tell you this, when our staff was called to the scene, with the violations they observed that they put on the list of possible violations, that basically describes what they saw there.
The list also includes possible fire hazards and building code violations, including a leaky roof with broken, missing, and brown ceiling tiles.
Buckets that were placed underneath the leaks collecting water.
Dr. Robert Alexander, who ran the clinic, refused to comment about the alleged violations involving medical equipment. However, in a phone interview, he blamed the mess on whoever broke in.
The last time I was there, when I left, everything was pristine. Everything was good.
He denied that the building was filthy or unsafe.
That cannot be true because if the office was open for 15 years and they have constant inspection from the city and from the state and from the fire marshal, that cannot be true.
However, Target 8 checked with city officials today who say they don't regularly inspect the building. The last time, about 5 years ago, when a fire inspector found only minor problems. Now, we are trying to determine if the State Department of Licensing and Regulation is investigating the city's report. The agency did confirm it already is investigating a September 2012 complaint against the doctor. An anti-abortion group has told Target 8 that it had filed that complaint.